Hello orchid friends, and welcome to my channel Little Orchids. I have some oncicium twinkle, but they don't have it nice here on the mounts, and one of the reasons is they have scale. I have tried to get rid of them and I use systemic, but I think really systemic maybe not work that well on mounts. My theory is it dries up very fast, and then they don't get any more up in the plant that they are supposed to. So I will take them off and look them good over and take away what is most damaged, and then I will put them in a pot instead, because then they can stay moister for a longer time with systemic insecticide. So let's get them off the plant here, off the cork piece. It's not long ago I split up the oncidiums I had, but that's what it is. So now let's get them off here. I have two different. I have the big plant is the oncidium tiny twinkle white, and then I have an cinnamon also, and this was the white one. First I will take them all off, and then I will clean them up, and then I will plant them. So, but first let's get rid of all this. And they have not attached to the bark yet, so it was actually easy to take them off. And I think they don't grow that well because of that scale. That's all I can think of, because they was growing fine till I split them, and then got that shit insect. But of course everything cannot be a success story. There have to be some failure in between that you can learn from. But I can see there are nice roots coming from some of the new growth, so there's hope. And I put this nylon fishing line in one place, and the moss in another, because we have sorted out our garbage where I live, and that's a good thing, I think. was all the whites, and this is the cinnamon. And I put moss down there, so and it is also not really attached. I will simply only keep the strong parts of the plants. And the whites I will plant in one pot because they are actually from the same plant. So there you go. And it have a lot of dead roots, but I can see there also comes some new, and that's good. Let's get rid of these sheets, or what you call them, that is down to protect the plant, because that's where those scale hide. And what I don't need now is a hiding place for them. So let's get rid of as much as possible of that. Sometimes it can be a little hard to see, are they alive, the scale, or are they dead? Because they are sitting there either as a white thing when they are small and on the state where they can crawl, or they are hidden under the protection shield. So see, there they are sitting in there. I don't know if you can see it. That's where they love to hide. And now I can see a little root tip, so I must watch out I don't cut that. I think this one is actually just a loose part, but it's a rather healthy growth. Healthy, unhealthy, it's at least it's a growth, but I can see there are scale down here. But that is a dead one. It's not long ago I tried to spray them with insecticide, and I hope it have killed most of them away, but you never know. Yeah, there's not much. Not much life in these old bulbs, but okay, if they can make sure that the new one develops, so be it. And you can see here on the back side of that leaf, they also sit. See if I can get them off carefully without do too much damage on the plant. I think they are dead. Yay. Because in the crawling state they look a bit like mealybugs. I will take this leaf off because it's full inside. So off with it. It do more harm than good. And then it's just to hope that it will start growing again. Maybe and maybe not. Sometimes you first notice when a lot of damage is done to the plant. It's the same with the red spider mites. Often you first discover they are there when the plant is damaged. So that was one. Ooh. This is pure alcohol. Maybe it can handle it, maybe not, but I hope it will kill off what I found in here. Now it's an old bulb, so it's okay. It is just to provide a bit of strength to the new growth. So that was the cinnamon. And now we come to the white one. Here are more new roots and new growth, and I didn't see any scale underneath that sheet, so maybe I have got rid of them. I think this one I will take here because these two back bulbs don't have any new growth, so out with them. Not bad. They're not that bad. So here I will also cut this. Away, because up here there is a new growth on the way. So let's see what it will do. I simply put them all together in one pot. I will not make my workload bigger with planting them in different pots. Sometimes you have to do something drastic to get them healthy. But you can see this one had really been attacked by those beasts. But again, then the white one is not easy, not difficult, was the opposite, difficult to get again. It's worse with the cinnamon, it's a little bit not that common as the white one. let's see, are they alive or are they dead? If you scrape them off and it's dry underneath, then they are dead. But if you scrape them off and it's like there comes a drop of something, then it's because they are alive underneath and you just crushed their home. So but at that state, if you get them off, they don't crawl back in. That they cannot do. If they are off, they are off. And scale is not something only orchids can get. My lemon tree had, I think it was last year, and it was a lot. I didn't notice. So when I found out they had on several leaves, and all I could do was spray it and yeah, and use an old toothbrush to get rid of them. I think I felt that way. But it took me several hours to clean that tree. If they are too damaged, then I will rather throw them out than I try to clean them. But let's see how many we can get and save. So it seems like it will be a pot full of small plants, but so be it. that was it. So be right back. And I am back now with some grow media. So let's get planted. Here is the cinnamon. That is a very small piece. So I have found a small pot. And I plant it in a mix of coccus and small bark. Let's see what they say to that. I know a lot they say, yeah, but coccus, it goes over, and but does it go over faster than? Yeah, sorry, that's my neighbor. He is probably doing his kitchen, repairing or whatever. So he have decided to drill in a concrete wall. So it makes a bit of noise. But does it go over faster than moss does? I don't think so, because you have a mat to put outside your door, and it lays there for a couple of years, and it lays there the whole winter, and it can lay in snow, and it lasts 2-3 years before you have to change it. So why should it go over when it's put in here and are allowed to dry up in between the watering? So I don't think it's that bad. A lot of my plants like it a lot, so let's see what these say to it. It will be a bit of a puzzle to put all those small plants down here. But if it succeeds, then it does, and if not, yeah, then it's just as it are. Try to plant them a little bit low in the pot, so they don't stay moist that long. I can do this poking down because I have small hands and small fingers. That's a benefit. That's a benefit. And if it will grow, then I can always split it up at another time. But right now it's about to get it going and be strong and healthy again, as it was once was. So here comes the knives. So I don't think I will do more to it now, other than give it a good water. But it stands a bit low in the pot, so it will not stay wet too long because the roots was not all the way down. So, but yeah, let's see what they do. That's all we can do. That's all I can do. And that was the white one. And here I have the cinnamon. And that, orchid friends, was all for now. And hope I see you again. Give it a thumb up if you like the video. It will make my channel progressing. And I hope I see you again. Subscribe and be welcome to see more videos when I put them out. So thanks for now, and bye.